Hello, Cowell ECE. It is Tuesday, May 5th, and this is our story lab for the day. It is called Let's Pretend, and it's all about dog training and obedience school. So here we go. Are you ready to pretend? Let's go. Close your eyes. Now open them. Uh-oh, we were going to go to a restaurant, but what have my puppies gotten into? Oh no, it's even worse than I thought. They chewed on the pillow and the stuffing is all over the floor. What a mess! And my favorite stuffed animal. No, puppy, no. Oh, look at her face. My puppy feels sad. Can you tell? She's sorry. I think she just doesn't remember the rules or has trouble following them. I'm like that sometimes too. I think I need to send my puppy to school. Did you know there are schools for dogs? They aren't like this picture though. There are classes where dogs learn how to be obedient, which means learning how to follow the rules. The trainer teaches dog owners how to train their own dogs. Owners and dogs learn together at obedience school. Owners have to teach their dogs the rules and how to follow them, or they will be too wild. Do you think this owner trained his dog? I don't think so. My grandma is bringing her dog to obedience school because she wants to learn how to help her dog follow the rules. I asked her to tell me all about it because I want to help train our dogs too. At obedience school, she meets lots of other people who are helping their dogs too. The teacher is very friendly and says, "Please tell us your name, your dog's name, and what brought you to obedience school." My grandma says, "Hi, my name is Maggie, and this is my dog, Mac. Mac has been chewing my granddaughter's toys, and I need to learn to help him stop." In obedience school, the teacher works on different rules, one at a time. The first thing my grandmother and her classmates learn is to teach their dogs to sit. Her teacher says they should say, "Sit, dog, sit." Look at how well all the dogs are sitting. The next rule is heel. The pet owners say heel and tug on the leash, and the dog is supposed to walk right next to their bodies, keeping in step with them. My grandma takes a step, and the dog takes a step. My grandma stops, and the dog stops. Pretend you're teaching your dog to heel. Walk slowly and hold the leash tightly in your hand. Take a step, tugging on the leash, not too hard though, and say, heel. Make your voice sound like you really mean it. Take a few steps and stop. A few more and stop. Give your dog a treat when she heels. After the owners and dogs learn a new command and practice it at obedience school, they have homework. They have to practice it all week at home. This week we practiced stay. You hold up your hand like this and say stay, very seriously, like you are the boss. My grandma says that learning takes a lot of practice. Walking to the car, one of my grandma's classmates practices with his dog. He says, "Stay." I help my grandma with the obedience school homework, so her dog practices what she learned in school. Then I'm going to help our puppies learn it too. I'm helping Mac learn to fetch. Fetch means he's supposed to run and get a toy and bring it back to me. I say, "Fetch, boy, go fetch," and I point. I am practicing heel with my puppies at home. It's not going so well. I say, "Heel, boy, heel." He won't get up and walk with me. "Come on, boy, heel." Why isn't it working? What do you think? My friend's puppy is practicing sit. "Sit, boy. Good dog." After he sits, she rewards him with a treat. "Here you go, boy. Good boy." She's really proud of him. After your dog learns to stay, sit, heel, and fetch, your dog has learned a lot of important rules. But you can teach your dog more. You can teach your dog to shake, which means your dog puts his paw in your hand like you're shaking hands. You teach it in the same way as the other commands. Say shake clearly and strongly and give your dog a reward right after he does it. Then practice and practice and practice. You can even teach your dog to wait until you tell him he can eat his treat. My friend's dog is so well trained. He has his favorite treat right on his nose, but he has to wait until she says, "Go ahead." He waits and waits and wants it so much. Then she says, "Go ahead," and he snaps his head back and the bone goes up in the air and right into his mouth. Good boy. If your dog gets very good, you can even enter your dog in a competition called a dog show. Your dog will heel, sit, stay, and do things like jump through hoops and over hurdles. Judges will score your dog on how well she does. The judges watching this dog might be thinking, "His back foot is touching the hurdle, so I'll hold up a 9 instead of a 10 for this jump. 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest." Pretend you're the judge. What score would you give this dog jumping through the hoop? I think maybe I would give him an 8. Whoop, can you see my fingers? 8. If your dog is very well trained and the judges give your dog high scores, you and your dog can even win a trophy, a ribbon, or a certificate. This dog is the blue ribbon winner. He's standing very still in his show stance, and his owner brushed him, so he looks beautiful. "Grandma," I say, "look, I am training my dog to do tricks. He can jump through the hoop. He likes obedience school, and I think he will win the blue ribbon. It might not happen with my real puppies, but I can always pretend." Now it's your turn to pretend and play obedience school. I hope you guys have fun playing today.